Hi guys. Why are you murking out? Why are you leaving us? Why are you doing that to yourself? Yeah, okay. We'll remind you when you come back bitching about Ninja. Yeah, but I'm just saying that the moment you come back bitching about large scale PvP, I'll be there. You kinda did sometimes. Yes, you did. Okay, we got a bit more null to get. I got one box prepped while I was offline. Yeah, but that's super easy to enhance. It's 1% extra speed, if even. It's like non-existent. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, let's see if we get some maps. Hmm. And what's in store? Same thing as you. Whole world in his hands. Like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, the song sounds kind of nice. Hey, Mossman. Come on. Oh, phone. What guy? Yeah. I still don't know how familiar was not expecting it with that guy's name. The moment the tempo runs out, I don't get my cannonballs. Nice guy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Oh, I think I might need to check what the wife needs because she's back. I'll be right back. Oh no, I didn't swap. How bad is my ship got damaged? Oh no. Oh no, 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 run away, run away. It didn't swap. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. I specifically told it to like I pressed the button because the wife called me and I needed to go upstairs quickly. Generally not, because you don't need that amount of AP anymore. Anybody got some flex tape for my boat? No, no touchy. I mean, Ola attack might still be good in PvP, but... Come on, breezy sail, breezy sail, breezy sail, don't let them touch me. But welcome, Bahamut. Welcome, welcome. I did a tiny bit of offline grind today, before wifey and daughter came home. I got one map organized. So we got Okila box number 103. No, 104? I don't even remember now. 104. Alan! 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 It's a condition called internet brain. But yeah, that was pretty damn close. Okay, let's minimize that. Done by your sacrifices. What's aim shoot? Brother rock dead, that's fine. Brother rock down dead, there's a time. You do your job and I do mine. Sit at the table. The bench is unstable. But yeah, hope things are good. Interest. God damn it, I forgot it again. Quick neck. There we go. Oh, we're getting some nice yellow swordfish out. That is really great to hear. I'm glad that I managed to help you achieve better trash numbers. And just in general, a better grind. Sometimes it's those little things that most people don't even realize or never learn about the game. It's kind of... It's one of the last things that PA needs to try to figure out in, like, teaching. But it's really hard to teach in, like, a quest or something, so... Especially with everybody R spamming. Why the hell is that boat driving so far away? Oh, only? I have 3,187 pounds of pure magic left. Ooh. Yeah, I sadly went to Stars and Pillars. It is absolute trash. They need to sadly fix that place. Then, yeah, and I mean that's kind of the problem now. I mean, obviously it's the not just the disto price though. It's like the trash amount slash value is way too low for what you're doing, and I mean the corrupted crystals are nice, but even that is very few and far between. Oh yeah, there was a lot of forced cheers that PA gave out. I still have to. I still feel so thankful for you guys supporting me like you do. I mean, there's some changes coming to Twitch, and it seems some of those changes are bugging out, which is a bit shit. I didn't notice a difference, but supposedly other people have. Because apparently they're changing the way that they try to find bots, like view botting, and it seems to be flagging a few people that are like lurking as bots and then just not counting them as a viewer anymore. But I can't say that I've noticed that myself. Like between them activating the change and then the prior, I didn't see anybody not getting counted as like because I have mixed it up. I can see who's watching. At least if it's overviewable, like I can count them up to 30. Um, it does seem to match with what is being said, so nobody has not counted so far. But other streamers are mentioning that they're getting hit by that lurkers just aren't counting. Then again, they could also be view botting and trying to say, oh yeah, my lurkers are not counting anymore. Oh, we just got two top centers. We got three boxes today, all Okila. Mm, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's BDO. On top of that, I do play other games, but I don't play like extremely high category games anyway. Like, it's it's I am in a loft. Usually, if I stream a loft with Jettxrose together, there's only us two and maybe two other streamers in the category at all for that game. Which, on the one hand, is not bad, but it's kind of like, yeah, not many people were watching that game in general. But I don't really care. It's more, I want to play that game, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to share the fun. So it's not a big problem for me. They just won't count towards the channel anymore, Bahamut. I'm sorry. So technically, you might be wasting your money. I mean, generally the video category, I do think the biggest issue that the category has is, to be honest, the 24-hour streamers. I I do understand that some people do watch them just because it's convenient. Obviously, if you go to work and you just jump on a guy's stream and you know he will be there, it's less of a like you're not watching anyway. You're just there for the drop, and at that point, you don't care if it's a 24-hour or not. But I do feel like those are hurting the category a lot more than anything else. Yeah, but Yeah, but I mean, you have access to the playlist directly as well. And I keep adding to it and removing from it. And the smart, I have to say that I'm actually somewhat happy with Spotify's Smart Shuffle. Sure, I hate that it keeps bringing up The Offspring, even though I keep saying I don't want to listen to The Offspring. But at the same time, it's like sometimes I go, okay, whatever, just play it. Like, get it out of your system. I noticed that partially, but mostly over multiple days. But I do get all my songs at some point. Like, I do notice, yes, this song I haven't heard in a while, but it does come back up. Nah, yeah, okay, but then again, since I stream daily, I play the list daily. Maybe that's the reason I power through it. On top of that, oh, nice. Congratulations on the title. At the same time, I do have the same playlist always continuing, and it's kind of funny when I'm not streaming and I connect my phone to the car, it'll pick up where I left off on the PC stream on like the playlist. But then the funniest part is if I then go to stream and turn it on the PC, it actually starts where it started in the car. And then it plays the exact same sequence that it did in the car. It's almost like the playlist is continuing, like the queue is continuing in the car, but then when I go to the PC, it jumps to the beginning of the queue again as if it's unchanged. Yeah, I will never touch YouTube Music. Yeah, I mean that is a problem. On top of that, it's Spotify is getting other issues as well slowly. I mean, on the one the main issue Spotify is hitting right now is the amount of AI slop is massively increasing. You can still kind of avoid it, but occasionally it does come up. On top of that, in general, I mean, obviously the pay has always been awful, but the nice part for me is it's got some integrations on sound alerts to pretty much do the Spotify overlay thing and a few other things. So that is still nice. Nope. The thing is, a lot of them sound not bad, and the problem is you don't notice it until you're like really listening a while, and you're maybe thinking like, "What the hell of a lyric was that?" Like that does not work at all. Most of the time, they sound really good though, and it's kind of a frustrating thing because it's like, well, yeah, but nobody got paid except for the guy who just pressed play after putting in prompt pirate shanty thinking about cannonballs. Like, that's all he did and pressed enter. And then he did that a few times, and then at some point the song popped out. It's like, can you really count that as making a song? I'm sorry, no. Yeah, it on the one hand, I kind of get it for convenience sake, but on the other, it's you do. I sometimes just feel the biggest issue is more like what trained the AI. It's like in some cases a lot of people did not see a penny, and then there's people who just pump this out, and even the ad creation things, they make money through ads. And I'm sorry, it's like you're pretty much pumping out so much processing power and just in general like power just to do that, and it's like oh, oh god damn it, Spotify. I mean, on the one hand, it's I hate ads. On the other hand, I also understand it. Like especially like I know everybody hates on YouTube for ads. At the same time, no, at the same time, the service let's actually call it like it is. The service YouTube provides in a sense that it takes whatever you upload and it is readily available 24/7 even after years. That is a lot of storage to hold on to. I would fully understand if at some point YouTube would say, hey, this video has not been clicked on for 3 years. I am sorry, but we are removing this. But they haven't gotten to that point. Yeah, that's just. But that's the problem of the programming of it. Like, but on the other hand, they need to try to squeeze it. And the irony is, the more ad blocks appear, the more they need to squeeze in to then also block the ad blocks because they know, hey, we're not getting anything for all the services we provide. It's like a devil's circle. Like people get a better ad block, it gets rid of the ads. YouTube then runs more ads because they need the money to actually provide what they provide. Especially nowadays where streamers are like, I want to stream in 4K, and YouTube's like, oh no, holy shit, we need way more processing power. My internet? What do you mean half shit? It could be a little bit. Hmm. Okay. I've gotten 10 Ota Cerberus boxes. Oh, the Ota Cerberus I got a ton of in a day, but that's because that one box that we got on the login rewards had a Osa Cerberus on the Drakania, and so many people were opening it on their Drakanias and putting it on market. And I think that's mostly because Drakania is not super popular anymore, so it's like the one alt that people have put in a city to just open boxes and put on market. I mean, if you're about to say YouTube Shorts, I'm probably not going to do YouTube Shorts. Yeah, yeah, but Icky, I don't have any monetization on YouTube. The only YouTube I watch is Armida, and that's just to help her out as well to build up the YouTube a bit. No, I don't have any monetization on YouTube at all, and it's not even close. Like, the requirements for that are insane on YouTube. I don't think I'd ever be able to reach that, even if I wanted to. At the same time, I mean, I stream to YouTube now just as a secondary gameplay. I initially put them all in one playlist, but I'll just have them unlisted, like playlist wise, because it's just a backup, so to speak. I mean, I'll concentrate on the videos mostly. I'm sadly still waiting on Garnier's okay for the video. So tonight. No, I mean in general, I'm just super happy. And hi, Ram Romano Naka. There we go, Romano Naka. I'm still stumbling over that Nonaka. That is still stumbling me. Yes, they fixed the damage on cannons, iron not chips. They pretty much buffed the damage. That's how they fixed it. It's kind of an ironic thing. So I'll show you the cannons in just a second. The cannon went up from 18,000 to 46,800 on the Valor at least. The others are obviously is still a little bit lower, but they also got their damage significantly increased. In the case of the Rusalka, you're looking now at plus 2,340 damage. And I have to say, like, at Pirate Fleet, it's even a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, okay. But, I mean, either, like, all the crystals got raised, so if you manage to get, like, even a blue or green, it'll definitely help you. The damage is significant enough that it actually makes a difference. And in general, the damage has definitely improved a tiny bit. It's it's kind of similar to the way it was, but just a tiny bit better. Aquathorn. If he's still here after... I mean, you're saying that, Romonaka, but to be honest, I haven't swapped my damn sailor. Yeah, he's only at 3.3. If that guy's not gone after I finish this fleet, I will just attack him. I got the karma. I'm not in the mood to share the spot right now. Okay, there is... Oh, wait, did I upload that video or not? Shit. Yeah, I mean, most of mine are above. This one's 3.6, 3.7, 3.7, 3.8. Yeah, the max, I think, is 4.2. The first mate, there's 3 first mates. One second, guys, I need to deafen. There's too much... My brain's going overload. So there's 3 first mates. The first one is the easiest one, which is Pra. He's in the tavern in Velia, and he will just give you a speed boost. The second one is from Special Barters, which is Clea, and gives you 10% less parlay usage. And then the last one's Tranan Underfoe. It's the one I have, the one that gives auto repair while driving. The nice part is you can have your repair kits inside the hold. You don't even need to have them on the character, and he'll use those. And he'll even priority use them. If you want Tranan Underfoe, you need to grind Saltwater Crocodiles. While grinding Saltwater Crocodiles, you'll drop something, I think it was called a Golden Figurehead or something like that. I actually forgot the name. And that you then go with to Tranan Underfoe, and he will become your first mate. However, a small note, if you are considering going Blue Battlefield, just to get him for the Blue Battlefield, the auto repair and repair kits will not work, so he will have no effect in Blue Battlefield. If that's the reason you want to get him. Ah, you're still on the way to get a big ship. Yeah, sadly the first mates are, I think, big ship only? Actually, no, I think the galleys could take them. I mean, the Praw will help you be a little bit faster. It pretty much speeds up your... oh no, I think he extends your breezy sails a tiny bit. The annoying part, and I have done multiple suggestion posts to PA about this, is sadly, the first mates take up sailor slots. Which is really shitty because you cannot fire them. Okay, if he's still at that fleet, I'm gonna just shoot at him. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a big ship, you're not going to be able to get much use out of Tranan, sadly. Yeah, it's 10 free sailor slots, sadly. Where's the fleet? There it is. I mean, that sounds awesome. If you're just missing a little bit of crow coins, I can suggest doing the Pit of Undying and just grabbing a few crow coins from that. Or going on the Merking out to a guild for Khan. That also helps you a good chunk. Yeah, to be honest, I have a Panok. The only thing I've put on it is a green gear cannon that's +8. I have not I have not taken care of the Panok's gear at all because I don't think I'll even be able to make use of the sailors properly. Definitely. I actually think the Panok might become the PvP king. Because they gave it the same cannon damage as the Valor. The only difference is you don't get the -1 second fire rate. But that 180-degree turn is insane for 5,000 supplies. Like, that is crazy that you can turn on the dime for 180 and get 2 shots in effectively. And it does have a good chunk more durability, if I remember correctly. At least at +10 blue gear. There is still the thing of the fire damage, which, as far as technically, is a lot better than the ramming because ramming gives you damage as well. I mean, I'm hoping if when they release, yeah, 3 slots for cannons is nice as well. When they release Blue Battlefield, and if there is definitely a clear case that advanced and balance are not that great, especially the advanced, I will be making a suggestion for PA to make the advanced a ramming ship. So effectively, the advanced should be the only ship, which is, I mean, obviously it's slow, because the advanced is just slow. There's no way around it. It just is a slower ship. But I would love to see that ramming has no damage penalty for it, as a unique skill for the advanced. Because the ram, I would never use the ram skill on my Valor. It gives me way too much damage. Yeah, it's a barter ship. Now, that's the thing. It's a barter ship. But some people only have access to the advanced because they like bartering, but they want to partake in Blue Battlefield. I would really love to see it that it gets a unique role as a ramming ship. Kind of like the thing that's chasing me right now. And you see this fire ship right behind me. I mean, all it does is drive into me and blow up. I would love to see a similar concept just in the case of ramming with the advanced. Because you could make the argument, okay, it's a barter ship, it's got a big cargo hold. You could make like the argument of, hey, yeah, they filled it to the brim with metal and put extra plating on to make it good at ramming. Because at that point you have mass. I mean, you could even say that, the balance as well. But the one thing that the balance still has going for it, thanks to the 2 sail slots, is that it still has a lot of speed. In some cases, the balance even got faster than the Volante. Which is crazy if you have, like, if you have 2 good innocent sailors, you can outdrive a Volante with a balance. I mean, I get that the Advance is supposed to be a barter ship, but I would really love to see it gaining a very unique role. I mean, it's going to very much depend on how Blue Battlefield's going to turn out, which is why I haven't made the suggestion yet. I want to see the content come out, and then PA and suggestions can make sense for, like, saying, hey, could we do this? Could we do, or could this be an idea? one could think of different roles for the different ships. I mean, the Valor definitely has the damage. Yeah, yeah. They definitely did talk about it. But only the Panok is currently getting its unique role. The Panok's getting its defensive unique role in the sense that it can turn 180 instantly, which is a lot. But at the same time, the Panok is very tanky already. Especially considering the 40% damage reduction or 50% damage reduction. That could really mean that it becomes a super tank boat. That is true. I do feel the Panok does need the Otter as well. It is. I mean, they could make it the Otter and just visually change it to a turtle, but it is it is weird that the Panok does not have that. I actually expected it to have it. I was really disappointed when that wasn't the case. I have to admit, I really like the fishing otter. It has gotten me so much extra money on the side while grinding. It's been great. I mean, I would personally love to see more things like the otter on the boat. For example, I would love to see Trannon standing in like this section, like hammering on the boat. I would love to see Pra standing at the front, like looking out. Like it would be really great to be able to tell what somebody has as their first mate by being nearby. One, it would liven up the ship. Two, we can see that the otter didn't really have much of an effect on it slowing down. But on top of that, it's about being able to tell what your enemy has equipped. Because the first mate makes a difference. And because it makes a difference, like if I see somebody with the Trannon Underfoe, I know the battle's going to be a lot longer than if he's got a Pra or maybe even Clea at the front. Sure, I need to get pretty damn close to be able to tell. Yeah, kind of like the mate on your wagon thing, exactly. That they mentioned in Heidel Ball. It's really just about making the ship more lively and two, being able to tell what a person has on the boat. And I mean, in a sense, you can then make a judgment and be like, okay, yeah, this guy's... It's kind of like when you see somebody grinding very, very fast, you're like, yeah, that guy's got gear, I'm not going to mess with him. Sure, he might not have the gear and just be grinding really well, but you just go, yeah, I'm not going to bother. You kind of get like an idea of somebody's gear or what they have. Sure, it would still be a gamble on a boat. Is it blue gear? Is it green gear? But hey, that's a gamble you're going to have to take. This is name. Okay, we're repaired again. I mean, you could even make it one in the same slot at like the front or something, and that would be fine. And it just swapped out the character that's visually there. I mean, I'm a really big fan of the otter. Sure, most of the time it's only green and blue fish, but I've got a few redfish caught by it. I actually make use of a fishing boat. It sounds stupid, but I make use of a fishing boat. But that's mostly because I find the totems hilarious, and I wish the totems were usable elsewhere. I've been enhancing a fishing totem for a while now whenever I get a chance in the fishing contest. I mean, I think in total since release, I've only caught, I think, 6 redfish. I've caught 3 football fishes, 2 halibuts, 1 white, and 1 white, coelacanth. But at the same time, it is... I generally walk away with, if I'm grinding long enough, 50 million fish. If I just travel a little bit and get the distance bonus. That is... It definitely covers the supplies. And in a sense, like, when you get that prize catch, when I caught the prize catch, it easily was, like, I think 300, 400 mil. Sure, it was just the halibut, which is only, I think, 35 mil. And the golden, the albino coelacanth is, I think, 25. But it's free money. The otter doesn't cost me anything. So, yeah, why not? I know some people set them up to filter, but to be honest, whenever somebody asks me, I advise against filtering. Sure, I've been out now for, I think this is my hour number 4. So I've caught 30 fish. Yeah, sure, that's near a full tank. But like at this point, I would say if you only have the standard free-to-play tank, now I would start filtering. Oh yeah, the Jettxrose. True, I mean Jettxrose. I only caught the football fish there, but I mean, yeah, it's RNG. That reminds me, cannonballs. And we're back up at 1,500. Okay, I need to get a new tent buff. Actually, wait, first I'll identify the maps. But overall, I'm a big fan of the otter. The one thing I do find hilarious, though, is how big it is. Right. Is that cannon going for me? Yes, it is. Move, 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 move. Get away from it. Okay. So... Oh, shit. Okay, quickly get to the manor. Get to the manor and get the drop rate buff. But I'll show you what I mean with the otter being massive. Oh, we got auto repair. Actually, wait. Grab the villa buff. May as well. And I just see my other one's about to run out. May as well grab this one as well. Okay, I'm about to show you the size of the otter. My Corsair is not small. I like big characters, so she is near max. Oh wait, I'll have to do it after this fleet. Sorry. They're already on me. Yeah, they're already on me. I only found out that it's this big because I made a video on it to help people get the rod and all that. So when I did the quest, I pretty much recorded it. And then when I wanted to take the thumbnail, I decided to step next to the otter for the screenshot. And oh my god, the otter is massive. And it's not even the fact that it's standing on a stool. Or a step. No, not stool, step. Give me more, give me more. Oh, the waves are ruining my damage. Okay, so we're almost done. But, oh, damn it, a sliver. I hate when that happens. Okay, we'll take care of the ship. Okay, so look at the size of this otter. This otter is Zerker size almost. You don't even realize it standing here how big that thing is. And I think it's mostly so you can actually see him on the boat. But that is a big boy. And he's probably called Little John. Yeah, it's actually kind of static. Like, sure, the rod is moving, but overall he doesn't do much. Like the tail is a little bit like there is a bit of movement, but they got a really good balance on liveliness, but also just yeah, just a little animatronic. At the same time, the size I find hilarious. Like I said, this Corsair is not small. I pretty much every female character I have max slider on. Not max slider there and there, but just height max slider, and then I lowered a tiny bit to keep the proportion of leg to upper body. Because I always go for the golden ratio of like the little bit over half to little more than a quarter. Yeah, the mouth moves a little bit, but he doesn't do too much. But I do find it funny how absolutely massive it is. And you, like, in this screen, you don't even think that it's that big. Because of the way the camera is used on the Panok, you just don't even realize how big the thing is. I didn't notice either until I actually walked up to it for the thumbnail. And then I was like, holy shit, wait. I'm just recording this with my Drakania. My Drakania is one of the... Like, I am bigger than some Zerkers because they don't do max slider. Drakania is an absolutely massive character. If you've noticed me at any guild events, like, my Drakania towers over everybody. And I have to admit, I do kind of like that about Drakania. I'm not a short king, I'm a completely average king. But I absolutely love like that really tall Drakania look. But it is funny that even like that otter is bigger than my Drakania. Secret, what are you doing? It sounds like you're rubbing your microphone all over the place. Okay. Just sounded very thunky. Sorry. I'm sitting in Discord and then the T-Gray's like microphone kept picking up noise. That's what I said. T-Gray, what are you doing? Okay, this time I'm gonna quickly actually swap though, because my wifey just called. I heard her. I will be right back. Just one tiny moment. thank you so much, Ramanonaka. Thank you so much for the follow. It is super appreciated. If you need any more help at any point, just don't hesitate to ask. I'll try my best to help. Oh wait, no. Just public. Well, some weird questions have weird answers, but some weird questions are also maybe not that weird as you think. There's a lot of weird things in video. Why didn't it? What? Why is that not doing damage? What the hell? Oh, it's resetting the it's got the bug. Oh no, that's why. Connection drop! That explains it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I just had a massive lag spike. Okay, let me take a look at the router. Ooh. Okay, I'm just giving it a moment. Is it? But the connection's stable. What the hell? Okay, I think it caught itself? Okay, yeah, I think we're good again. Okay, that was weird. Weird that it spanked like that. Okay, I just realized I need to grab a link real quick. 1 second. Come on. Yeah, the hamster just decided to give up for a second. Okay, so... Oh no, wait. Without the time. Without the timestamp. Okay, and I'm gonna pin this for today. Manually unpin at the end of stream. There we go. Is my stream still frozen? Okay, yeah, everything's stable again. That was kind of weird. I'll check on the side if I can maybe post it on the PA Discord. Sadly, I'm currently on a wireless still because we haven't been able to lay a new lawn line from the adjacent room, and with the concrete, it's not as easy as I wish it would be. Ooh, 26. Okay, sorry, read back. It's one thing I don't like in BDO. It kills the immersion experience. It's the hitboxes, wagons passing through, or boats as well. It would be funny to have damage in this situation. Okay, I kind of get it, but I do think if they would have to look at collisions in that sense, it would just be so much more stress. Oh, no, no problem. Take care of your phone call. I'll continue the thought process once you're back. Oh, video trivia. The masters of the Welcome back. The ads are currently running. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, I'll just wait for the 30 something seconds and then. A second ago, I just wanted to quickly type a message to CMS2. What map piece was it? Centerpiece. Okay, time to continue. I mean, I'm already excited. I got 3 boxes today. All Okila. At the same time, I'm already trying to mentally prepare for the depression. Okay, so the thing is, I get what you mean with the collisions, but I do think it already is super annoying at times. For example, there's a little rowboat right now outside Velia, and you always collide with it and you get stuck with it. Which is already frustrating, but if it were even damage-based, I think at that point it would be way too much load on these servers. We would need to check damage values for being... colliding with other models. Because at that point, you need a pretty much a full physics engine to even calculate the damage and all that. And I think that's just way too much for BDO servers. I think on a server like Mina, with the amount of people that they have, I could somewhat see it realizable. But I also think it would make the game almost unplayable with the lag. Especially in like high number situations like Node Wars, for example, I think it would just be absolute chaos on the lag fest then. Law system of our house. And how do you mean the road? You mean like the general path everyone takes? I mean, true, it would also ruin AFK horse screening if I get collision whenever I ride into another rider. Yeah, I mean, the autopath system, I like the improvements that they made with it over time, but there's some corners where it's just awful. For example, Land of the Morning Light, it always takes a path that I do not get why it takes it. When there's usually, like, there's actually a really nice alternative. And the moment you, like, try to force it to go that way, it actually does take it. But you really gotta force it. I don't think I picked up that loop. Yeah, I didn't. There we go. I mean, like I said, there's definitely been improvements in the last. I mean, I started 3 years ago, and in that time, they definitely improved a few. They also improved autopathing on the ocean a lot, but it's definitely not fleshed out. Like, he could definitely still use more of a facelift. I'll show you the example that I mean in a second. Okay, let's just quickly top this up. So if I go to Land of the Morning Light and I go from Buckbow to Yakio Street. Oh wait, I need alt. Oh, it's because I'm on the ocean. I can't show it because I'm on the ocean. So effectively, whenever you go this way, it rides this way, and then it goes through Seoul. Even though you could also just ride this way and then reach the well. Like if I want to go from here to the well, I don't know why it sends me all the way through this damn town where you usually get stuck on this gate. Like you usually ride in this way and then you get stuck on this gate. When it could just go here through the tunnel. The only way you can force it to go through this tunnel is to put a waymarker right here and then to the well. And I really don't get why it does that. Okay, I'll be back 1 second. I just... Oh, yeah, I need to run. I need to run 1 tiny second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Come on. Click, click. There we go. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I feel autopathing is okay. It definitely could use a bit more of an improvement. I find it really funny that there's going to be Marnie at Orzekia. Yes, you're gonna have to pay a single gem of void at the Sol Magia and you will get a Marnie realm. The one thing I am curious of, how long? Because I didn't read anything about one, like, there was no timer on the preview that they showed. So I'm kind of curious if it's a pay 1 gem and just grind, or if it's pay 1 gem for 1 hour. I mean, 1 gem of void you will drop, almost guaranteed if you go for an hour. You know what I mean? But for being able to get a spot for that doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, I mean, one for an hour, but if it's one for, well, however long you stay, then that's pretty damn good. At least if you stay at least 2 hours. Ah, crap, a guild steel candom shell. I hate the steel candom shells. I'm gone. There we go. No, go closer. Oh. Or walk away and then go back. Okay, there we go. Okay. I generally don't run a drought because of I die when I go to the guild manor sometimes. And I just don't want to waste the money. I mean, it's kind of a valid point. I could be running it, but... I mean, there's obviously the Vidura draw I could use. But that's just a bit of life XP. What I prefer, almost, is the celerity draw. But that one... I mean, that one's 20% sailing XP directly. But the downside is it's a really long time one, and if I die, it just sucks. So you can't recognize the character from, like, the visuals. Well, you know, if your one idiot friend always wears the same outfit, you know, you can tell it's them. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's the main reason I don't run Brats. I could run Redurs, but I've been grinding this so long. Yeah, I mean, come on, what the hell, why not? Centerpiece, okay. Don't die. Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, y'all use the 15-minute ones. They're not too bad if I lose them. But yeah, it's a problem. I used to run the celerity drop because it just lasted really long. Oh yeah, I actually grinded a lot on Season Arsha during that time. I did most of my saltwater crocodiles on Season Arsha because nobody, or very few people, let's say very few people, decided to take their season character out into the ocean. Because it was just an extra step and a bit of hassle to do. I grinded a good chunk of XP on that server, hunting saltwater crocodiles. Not a valid reason, Nikki. I kind of understand why they took it away, because there was a lot of people taking advantage of it, but on the other hand, it is a little bit sad. I would also AFK fish on season. Did you not get the transfer from Cacao? Did you miss out on that? That's usually what I hear. People lost their account. Ooh, we get a full map. We get a full map. Okay, no. You get to rub. You get to be with the Evan Rook. Okay, I'm having some lag. Give me one tiny moment. I'm gonna restart video. Because I'm getting a little bit of lag from video, so I'm just gonna restart it to reset the connection properly. Not my weapon. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Why am I having so many drop frames today? Wait a minute. I think I might know what's causing this. No problem. I'll write it as well in case you're already gone. I'm loading back in. Let's reset the data. My boss. But it's Archer, he can take the spot. Evil love. Okay, hopefully this will hold up a little bit better. I mean, I think the one of the biggest factors that there's more it's more frequent again that your spot is taken is also not just the amount of players, but the way the game changed. Because if you have gear, you want to be grinding at Decade 2 Ash, Decade 2 Olens, or Zekia, Dokkaebi Forest, and that is it, kind of. Unless you want to get another flame to sell, yeah, you're not going to be grinding Jade to Tunkudo or something. Or unless you're testing it, but you know what I mean. It's like, you're designed to go to those spots. So I think it reinforced the density of previous iterations. I mean, I think overall the recent patch, yes, there was people being pissed off. Obviously, PvPers being pissed off as usual. Even though it's kind of like, yeah, okay, the stuff is still changing. Just give it time. Okay, yeah, no, the damage is not taking a second to apply. But overall, I do think the mm, the patch was definitely a net positive. Yeah, go to your place. Go to your place update. But I think the go to your place is a sort of valid point though, and it made the game more enjoyable for other people. I mean, there's people that keep saying it's like, oh yeah, it's killed open world PvP even more. To be honest, I feel like it didn't. It actually made it more viable again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be honest, I if they would bring that back, I'm sorry, BDO would probably be even in an even better state than it is now. But I do feel like this update in general has made it viable again to actually sometimes have to fight for your spot, or you just need to keep swapping. Problem is, it's less. It's not just the one-sided war not being working. It's the fact that people just started ignoring DFS, which was a kind of fair way of like settling a dispute on a spot. People used to honor it, and that was fine. I mean, I know people didn't like it if I DFS them for a life skill spot, but in the end, it was like, yeah, I kept swapping. I'm done. Every spot's taken. Mo, I mean, Iki, it wasn't my problem that it wasn't their main account. Yeah, I mean, now I don't have everything on one character, but ironically, what do? I still mostly use Drakania. So worst case, before I duel for spot, I'm just gonna grab all the gear. Sorry. I didn't mute in time. Hey, a nuclear war. Power and the glory. Ah, that's not gonna do a lot of damage. Fight for the ancient for me. Honor and the glory. Dokkaebi has a fairly high requirement though. I'm passed on the credit cards. I mean, I have played every class at least a little bit. I've taken them through season or non-season, and I did take it to a few grind spots. Sure, it's not my high-end grind spots, but I've taken them to some spots and played around with the skills. The I mean, the thing for me is, I find a class, for me personally, good if I can figure it out naturally with button smashes. Like, if the grind feels comfortable, and I'm in theory, button smashing, like, I do read the skills, and I'm like, okay, what does this do what does this do? If I can learn a class like that, then yes, it's a good class. I'm hoping it will be the same for Savior, because I do kind of want to finally get a tag that works out. The only other class that I picked up, and I was like, okay, this is somewhat intuitive, was Wusa. Yes, you can party up an Anonymous Archer. You can party up, you just can't platoon up. So you can't 2 versus 1. I mean, I had some luck with maps before I started streaming because I was waiting for wife and daughter to come home. I'm gonna have, well, 4 maps in total today. I got 3 maps ready, and we got 1 full draw. Hopefully, we're gonna get well a few more. So it's gonna be boxes 104 to 10. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 107. Oh, we get another mouse map. Sometimes I kind of wish PA would implement a bounty system. I mean, the thing is, there's not much penalty for getting killed in, well, player versus player. So overall, the hunter would get paid, and the other guy they wouldn't lose too much. But I mean, I can see that people would abuse it by just having their friends kill them. Kind of the issue that happened in Eve for a while. But in Eve, they then connected it to the kill mail value. Because it was always the drop loot, so they would be like, okay, if the ship is worth 100 million, we'll pay out up to that amount. And then you still get the loot. But yeah, so we got a few maps. I'm hoping to get a few more, but... I mean, it's 3 Okilo maps guaranteed, and 1 unknown currently. Simple as that. Okay, Alright, let's quickly identify the new one. God, the thunderstorm is annoying. Maybe another full map? No, centerpiece. Oh, bottom left isn't bad either. Only have 7 of those. I mean, otherwise I'm making fairly good sailing XP. I did my sailies already, so I just need to finish those up. Oh, I didn't want to open that. So you're telling me it was like a Tucker and Dale versus Evil where the kid just jumps into the wood chipper while trying to attack Tucker? So down and damn, Deep Grey out here committing war crimes. Okay, new cannonballs. Oh, 10 bucks almost out. We've gone from fire and ice. Oh no. Okay, we survived that time. Why am I having these lag spikes? What the? Oh, God damn it. Okay, get me to the guild manor, please. I want my drop buff. And maybe don't kill me this time, please. No, my tent's still here. Kind of funny. Yes, the prayer was heard. I didn't die. I mean, you can put it in quick slot now. You can just yeah, you can put it on your quick slot like number 0 or whatever, and then when you press it, you automatically social emote. Oh, away, away. Kami's been eating for quite a while now. I wait. What time was that actually set now? Because I'm kind of confused. Okay. Well, okay. Might be an hour until we do boss. Well, a little over an hour for bosses. Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, the coolest thing would be is if this thing acts like a tent. That would be super nice. Oh, was it shifty? I always forget. Come on, open. Like if you have a Nader's tent, it should. Oh, God, I closed it again. Like if you could then walk in here and like interact with this like the tent if you have one, that would be really nice. I mean, there's a few things like that where they could make like a small improvement. No, we didn't get them out. Just another golden coelacanth. I hate these. I mean, I'm still a little bit sad they haven't implemented the guild cooking and guild alchemy. I think that might not have actually been possible, and they ran into a snag on it. I mean, the guild buffs were really great. Oh, you shouldn't be guildless. Even if you're in a semi-dead guild, the passive buffs are really nice. These aren't important, but these are. It's for plus 20 accuracy, plus 5 AP. Then you have plus 100 HP, damage reduction plus 5, and plus 20 evasion. The damage reduction and evasion is absolutely massive. It makes your grind so much more comfortable. And it's passive, so even a non-contract will still get them. Sadly, it's one of those things. We do have a few people in the guild that are also only here for the buffs. We try to keep, like, bring them into the group events, but it doesn't always work. At the same time, we could make it mandatory, but we decided not to because it's kind of like it's double-edged. If you do everything mandatory, it also is no fun, and we play for fun. At the city of angels. Up with the rhythm, going faithful. Of my own drum. You need an active contract to get the active buffs, but the passives should still be kicking in. At least that's what it was like a year ago. Because someone's contract ran out and there was no difference in their stats. Which one? No, it's not. But you can still grind it on Arsha for the time for Blackstones. If you do Season Arsha. I mean, when's my contract running out? Oh, no, that's gonna take a while. Oh, another yellow swordfish. Nice. It's what's wrong. But still, I feel like BDO is definitely a game. Guilds make a big difference in the game actually being fun. Sure, if you have a bad guild, you're gonna have a bad experience, but then at that point, just move on. You can always find a new group of people. Come back to the days of old. No names. Drink up. No, God. Damn, no cannonballs. Damn it, no cannonballs. Okay, time to unload some boxes again. Yeah, we're at 69 mil trash. I mean, I sort of get it, but guilds do have their benefits, and you by the way, if you merc out, you can do that as well. So if you like a guild, you can merc out to them and sell the stuff directly to the guy, and the funds will go to that guild. Oh yeah, I mean, especially the yellow ones, they're so heavy. But I mean, like I said, if you merc out, you can just constantly be selling them. Especially if you merc out to the same guild or... Down and down we go. Under the ashes in the shape of a soul. Taylor Momsen has such a beautiful voice. But yeah, I would highly suggest merking and then just selling it that way. The guild will definitely appreciate it, and you make another 2 bill easy. Yeah, I mean you won't see any of that money, but the guild will, and you if you do the bosses, you walk away with a nice juicy 2 bill with the chance for more. So you at that point you're gonna be the most favorite merc of any guild. The fact that you're leaving a little bit something behind. Mostly when I kill a candidate, I get 2 with the yellow loot scroll. I mean, it's kind of the reason why I don't always kill the candidate unless it's really, really low. Because I want to avoid getting the damn guild candidate. Wait, what? I mean, that is just... I'm sorry. If they have a problem with that gift, I'm sorry. They have an issue. It's free money that they can pay out to their guild members. I mean, what more do you want? At that point, I'm sorry. You're not a guild. You're just a glorified, well, funhouse for one person. Oh, video trivia. What is the Odalita castle called? you soonish. Oh no, wait. Yeah. No, wait. It's 7:21 p.m., which means nighttime is coming up. Yeah. I mean, how are you supposed to scan them? They don't need to give you any rights. All you do is just sell it and their guild funds go up. That's just foolish. Okay, so one of the guys just said 1 hour, and he's home. Oh, actually, wait, 35, 40 minutes. Tick, tick, tock. For the happy times will turn around. It's only one that lasts. I miss you know, let go with the flow. Make a golden play out of every day as a tick tick tock on the clock is never ending. Oh, fill the empty space with the moment's grace as a tick tick tock on the clock is never ending. Nah. Oh, no, no, no. It's... I mean, if you join a guild to then sell, that could be... Yeah, okay, then I can see people considering it maybe a scam because they expect you might grab everything. But as a mercenary, so effectively it would be... actually, I can't... Uh... But yeah, so do you know what what a mercenary is? Like how you would get a mercenary contract? It's a temporary contract that is technically designed for Node Wars, but it does get you in the guild for, well, a day, and then at 10 past 9, well, in the EU at least, well, East European Standard Time, you then get kicked back out. So it's only a temporary contract, but while you're in the guild with a merc contract, you can sell sea monster loot. Yeah, it kind of is like a one-day contract. It depends on when you do it. If you do it before 9 in the evening, you're only there until 9. If you do it after 9, you are in the guild until the next morning. Well, the next 9 p.m. So you're in the guild an entire day. Because the difference is, at that point, no, there is absolutely no cooldown. Unless you join after 9, then you can't join another one until the next day. So you would be like jumping one day, one day, one day. But like I said, if you join before the evening Node Wars, you will leave right after the Node War ends. Well, like 10 minutes after Node War ends. So you would only be in the guild for X amount of hours, however early you get in. And they don't even need to pay you anything. The only thing they technically need is a guild slot available for that short time that you're there. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to call it though. Soonish. I think I'm gonna have to make this my second to last fleet. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it to party bosses. Good evening, Yanis Speedy, by the way. Yeah, it's when you're teaching, it always takes longer because you gotta explain, then there's gonna be a fail. Oh yeah, yeah, you can do contracts whenever. There is one day where it goes all the way to midnight, the contract, and that would be on Saturdays. On Saturdays, it goes all the way to midnight on of the Saturday, and doesn't reset after the Node War ends. But yeah, I mean, the difference is, as a merc, you just don't access the guild storage, so the guild is technically protected. But at the same time, you can just sell it to one of the guild managers, or a guild stores, so to speak. And if you just sell it straight to them, the money will just go straight into the guild. And you don't even need permissions to sell it because it's your item to sell. I mean, wife is back, so I won't be able to stay on forever today. Dun, 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 dun. Universe on fire. There was one run with I think Shank that took a while, but that's because there was a bunch of people that were really, really low. Yeah, it's an exaggeration. If he says 5 hours, just let him live in the belief that it was 5 hours. Come on. Give me one more map before we leave. I was wondering as well if I let guild loot if I let guild loot for crafting, it would... Oh god, that I don't actually know if you're... Actually, no, I know. If you still have other guild items, they would get destroyed when you then leave as a merc. Because that's the thing, like, when a merc leaves a guild, all the guild items disappear, which is why stuff like the con rewards are technically wasted completely on somebody. No, I don't think we're growing Black Spirit this time anymore. He might even just bring straight up the Witch. Okay, let's place the maps. Okay, we're gonna charge these guys with the power of the Null. We're gonna drive back with them active. Hello, Anna. It should be you if you go grind. Where the hell's the person? Wait, are they actually in their cabin fishing? How was your short nap then? Oh wait, am I having a lag spike again? No. Oh, I still know how many. I've been keeping track on how many boxes. This is gonna be box number 104, 105, 106, and 107. Which 3 Okila maps guaranteed and 1 unknown. I don't know where this one's gonna take me yet. It could be an Okila, it could also be Koit. I'm gonna have to see. So today I actually got rid of a lot of these maps, thankfully, simply because I got us some really nice rerolls. Oh wait, wrong islands. Yeah, I got a ton of maps today. I got 2 top centerpieces back to back. And I got one this morning when I wasn't streaming yet. So that's 3 in total. And that's the 3 I got. And then I got a full map drop. I'm really hoping this is it. I am really hoping this is it. If it is, I'm gonna flip because that it would be finally I would be free. I would be free and ready for Blue Battlefield. The scary part is, the worst number I've heard so far now was 556. There was somebody out there who had 556 boxes opened. I really hope they just miscounted. But I think once you're at that number, you stop miscounting because you're looking that much into it. Okay. All these people fishing for the fishing contest right now. Why do they have to fish where the boats arrive?
If you don't identify yourself, you could get kicked
Who
out.
makes my medicine?
Guild.
I have not run or know Mary Celeste, I'm sorry. Is it another streamer or somebody that you know? Okay, we are gonna re-roll again, like we usually do. The Nonokilas. That's the Nonokila, that's another Nonokila. This is still the worst trade deal in history. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Come on, one more top center. Make it 5 maps. Nope, centerpiece. And centerpiece. Oh, okay, whatever. Somebody makes my medicine.
This place is divided into 3 areas.
Ironically, the one guy yesterday,
area, Black Turtle Tribes area, and the area called Goddess.
the guy I ran into yesterday that asked me to sink him so he doesn't need to drive back, he has a null, plus he's at 1.95 million crow coins, so he can technically get another one soon. Oh, it's 2 different places. Ooh, Papu Crenea Island. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Okay, we're gonna wear this time to do this a bit faster. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster. The thing is, I have the Ebon Ruth. I have the Ebon Ruth. And yeah, that's the second thing that Yanis just put down. That amount of... sorry, missed it. How to grind... Pro coins? Pro coins, it's mainly bartering. You don't really grind it. Yeah, bartering is the best way. Do I still have the... Where's the CP thing? Where's the anniversary? Okay, time to dive down again. But yeah, that is really the best way. Bartering, and then you get a few from the quest. I would not do the Pit of Undying for it. It's a good amount of crow coins, but it's not worth it. Oh, I always do the material refresh if that's the last refresh that I have left over. Like, if that's the only one I can afford, I will do the material refresh. Just to check if I have the golden one. Also, special barters. I've gotten, like, 2,000, 3,000 crow coins from special barters. But to be honest, I would not want to get it. I mean, there's 2 reasons. I don't want to get it over the Crocoins because I have the Evan Roof. The one that you get from Crocoins is the full piece. It's done. Like then I would just have an Ebon Roof lying around. On top of that, it's also the case of that 2 million crow points. If I convert that, it just even just in theory into if I convert that even just in theory to a damn well ship material ship gear and sell the ship gear, that is an insane amount of money that I would be throwing away. Or even if I just build ships and sell the ships for that amount of crow coins. But to be honest, blue gear is the more logical. Can it please swim up? There we go. Okay, we'll drive to Papa Granea. Actually, wait. I forgot the quest up top. Oh, it massively is. But what I mean is buying materials for crow coins.
It's so amazing that you've come from so far away.
No, I don't use a double. I mean I have it available now, but that was already fast enough for the Corsair. That's actually a good idea though, using it as doubled up. Okay, we're gonna drive to Papakone Island, but it does mean we're not gonna open them on Okila today. Where are we gonna open the boxes? We have the options as a guild manor. We could do the manor in Heidel. That one's always nice. Oh, I've never had a mermaid's tear. That is actually super rare. We're gonna pick up the Papu Granea box and then we'll go. Okay, we're gonna flip this. We're gonna put the Papu Granea first and then we'll go. We'll do Papu Granea first and we'll do the Okila ones. Oh, I'm hoping today. I'm hoping today's the day. The mermaid's tear is the same thing as the devil's draught. Actually, wait, maybe we can look it up. Wait, mermaids. Does it not have it? Why does it not have it in here? I'm guessing it's because it's not crafted. I need to look it up on Video Codex again. I'll pull it up on Video Codex. There it is. Okay, let's just autopath for a second. Makes it a bit easier. So the mermaid's tear. I'm pulling up the browser now. There it is. So the mermaid's tear. Oh, I gotta scale this up. There we go. The Mermaid's Tear is an item that has a duration of 60 minutes, it expires in 30 days, and has a cooldown of 60 minutes. And it's an all damage reduction plus 150 for 60 minutes. It's a one-time use. You can get it from the Crow's Sacred Chest or from a special barter for 100 mil. Yeah. The second one is the... They did change the name. Oh yeah, they changed the name to Devil's Elixir. It used to be called the Devil's Draw. And this one's the same thing, but for a plus 100 AP for 60 minutes. Same thing, you can get it from the Crow's Sacred Chest at a chance, but who wants to do that? Or Special Barter again. It is very, very rare. I think if I get it, I would probably not even use it and just keep it as an expired item. Yeah, it's kind of like a Blackstone, but it's even rarer, and it's an hour instead of 30 minutes. I mean, right now I'm saving up money for the Tet armor, so it's gonna be quite an investment because I want to try to save up so I get a guaranteed tap. And to tap the rest of my Agris Essence, I would still need 245 bill. But that is like worst case scenario that thing goes to Agris Essence. I mean, it's not as rare as the Zarka Stone. I mean, on the Zarka Stone, we don't even know all the pieces yet. Which is crazy. The Zarka Summoning Stone is absolutely difficult to get. So... Is it... Yeah, technically it's got 5. Okay, I'll pull it up. Don't get me started on the Galleon. But okay, I'm pulling up the browser again. So the Crystal of Unstable Darkness is a summoning stone for Zarka, kind of like the mystical fish for Vel. The funny thing is, you have a quest where you will get a title called Vanquisher of Darkness. And you even get to choose a splendid alchemy stone. The crazy part is, it is made... Technically, 5 crystals exist. Let's pull up the Asia. I think this had it. Oh, damn. Oh, it doesn't have it. Okay. Oh, wait, we got terrific. Yeah, sorry, ads. I'm just picking up my last box for today. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, so the crystal of unstable darkness needs 4 crystal to make it. Now we know how to get 3 of them. Well, apparently it only needs 3 of them to work, but the 4th one we don't even know how to get. No one's figured it out, which is kind of crazy. Wait, where's stamp box? Is this the wrong one? So, effectively, we know of the Crystal of Depravity. The Crystal of Depravity you get by doing Imperial deliveries, and it has a really, really low chance. Some people calculated this out for years of Imperial Guru Box hand-ins. And nobody really knows if that's the truth, or if we gotta wait even longer. Okay, let's just try to move a little bit more. I think it was maybe here. Then the other one, this is the second one, which is the Crystal of Wickedness. That one we know. It's from doing the Alchemy Stones. Oh wait, over there. So if you do Alchemy Stones, you have a chance to get it. Fairly straightforward, not too complex. But, again, really, really low chance. And then you have the final one, which is actually the funniest. It technically got easier, but still, I don't think too many people have actually gotten it. Is the, not this one, the Crystal of Repugnance. The Crystal of Repugnance is a random alchemy drop. While you're doing alchemy, you can get the Crystal of Repugnance. Randomly. No real control of when or why or how. It just happens. And then finally we have the Crystal of Corruption, which nobody has any idea how to get. No one. No one's gotten it. It exists in the game code, and it exists in the game. But, yeah. Nobody knows. Supposedly, to make the Crystal of Unstable Darkness, though, you only need 3. This is one of the rarest items in the game. Biseptimus has been like, whenever you go to Biseptimus' stream, he is doing alchemy. He's doing alchemy for Imperial delivery. He's been doing that to try to get this crystal. He's been at it, as far as I know, for over 1.5 years trying to get this, and he hasn't gotten a single one of these. It is quite literally the hardest to get item in this game. And that, by extension, makes that title one of the rarest titles in BDO. Because I have never heard of anybody summoning Zarka. Not even in Korea. And they never made this more accessible. I mean, in theory they did by making the Imperial Alchemy worth more and allowing you to hand in Imperial Alchemy next to Imperial Cooking. Welcome, welcome, Astaroth, Demon Bear. Thank you very much. I mean, 10,000 rough and tough stuffed ducks would also be quite rare, but it's not that hard to get, if you get what I mean. And the problem is trying to track that and prove it. That's kind of the harder part of that. Oh damn it! I just had it. I think it was Vanquisher of Darkness. Let me just pull it. I think it was, yeah, Vanquisher of Darkness. A title given to the adventurer who vanquished the darkness, and that is the title, Vanquisher of Darkness. If you see somebody with that title, I will be absolutely shocked. Because then they summoned it at like 1 in the morning. And PA has also been massively hush-hush about it then. I think I might need to kill one of these. It could very well be. The reason being, the... Oh, thank you very much, Aspirant. Thank you very much. It's super appreciated. So, the one of the stones is from random alchemy. However, we do know, this might be from that long text blurb, it is connected to mastery. So obviously the higher mastery you have, the higher the dice rolls, so to speak. And I'm getting another reconnect. What is going on today? And now my boat is not even here, is it? Can I get on the wheel? Okay, whatever, PA. Yeah, I mean, that is the ultimate flex title. Because as far as I know, and from everybody I've spoken to, nobody has that title. Like, plenty of people have the God of Fishing nowadays. I mean, I think Vel has been summoned now... Oh god. I think 6 times? The mystical fish, the hardest one I would have to say would probably be the harpoon fish. Not the harpoon fish, sorry, the hotspot fish. Because Velia you can AFK fish. Well, Velia / Beleno C. That's just a rare fish. Most people you can put a rare float on to increase the chances. I do know of somebody who actually caught the mystical fish in Megoria with the otter, because it is on the big quality fish table. Well, higher quality fish, not big. Big used to be the old term. So the otter actually can catch you the mystical fishes in Megoria. And I know of one person who has actually gotten it. The problem that they have now is they don't know where their boat was when they caught it. Because they only noticed it once they were back in Velia. Okay, let's minimize this again. Oh yeah, Giannis, that was you! I'm sorry, I forgot. But I mean, overall, there are these items out there that are really, really hard to get, and it's almost kind of fun. Like, I get why Biseptimus is going for it. It's the same thing, like, at some point, I might actually go a little bit for the Elviide. The Elviide is a trash item. It is not worth doing in the slightest. But at the same time, meh, why the hell not? Like, I'm just gonna probably go to Jettxrose every once in a while and Thornwood and see what drops. You know, it's really just a bit of like, hey, why the hell not? And then if you actually finish it, it's a really fun item to link. Sadly, there's no title connected to it. I do feel like PA should really make a title connected to the LVI due to the amount of time spent to get it. Okay, we're almost back. We're gonna go to the Heidel Manor real quick and open the null boxes there. Which actually reminds me, this one's going up top. Oh, actually, I don't think I'll have time. I'll teleport to the guild manor instead. Why am I having oh no, 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 no.
That going sailing unprepared. Good ships can be built in a place called Portaferia.
Oi, I can still vividly remember those days I would catch up.
I didn't know there was a rowdy place like this. This is an exciting place.
Okay, yeah, I think the lag spike subsided. I don't know what's causing it. Maybe the wife is downloading something upstairs.
Welcome to Valia. Need to use the storage?
Okay. Kitty cat. Okay. Then we'll go to the guild manor. Wait, I'm gonna check if my wife is downloading something.
I am ready.
Sorry about that. Oh my god, I'm still having connection issues. Welcome, welcome everybody though. Yeah, give me 1 second, Jenk. I still want to open these boxes. I'm having fucking connection issues right now. No, the delay is normal, but I've No, she started a download half an hour ago, and that's where it absolutely tanked. I mean, I already pushed down the download to 30k kilobits now, but ah, shit, why is the fucking... God damn it.
to love? I do not know.
Okay, I'm very sorry, but the stream will go down for a moment.